Hi and welcome to the Business Fundamentals. My name's David Bain. I'm the Executive Business Coach and CEO of the Business Fundamentals. Having had about 15 businesses over a 25-year period and been coached and mentored by many multi-millionaires and studied and worked with them and spent lots of money going to their workshops and seminars and buying their tapes, videos and audios, I've learned a few things. One of them is there is a set of fundamentals that they follow that makes them successful. And it's these 5 key fundamentals that I'm here to talk to you about today. It's your vision, self-mastery, money, systems and team. So the cycle that you see around me. What's interesting is out of all the wealthy and the not so wealthy, out of the Western world, everybody follows these fundamentals. So all business owners and people out there follow these fundamentals to business success and wealth success. The interesting thing though, about 90 to 96% of people follow it in what we call a destructive order. And only about 1 to 4% follow it in a creative order. So this symbol that you're seeing around me is the creative order. Now you'll see in our top menus, you'll see some symbols there. If you go in there, you'll see the destructive order and how it works based on these fundamentals. You want to have a look at that and listen to the videos and you'll understand, because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about it. So if we look at the creative order, it starts with your vision up the top there. In that blue section up the top, it says your vision. Basically what your vision is, it's clarity of what you want for your life. Okay, not just your business, your life. It's not a business plan. A business plan is focusing on your business, which is only one area of your life. There are 5 key areas to creating your vision. So there are 5 areas you need to work on. So when you click on the vision circle, you will see what those areas are, and I'm in there talking about that, how to set those goals. It starts with your personal goals, then your family goals, your wealth goals, your charity, and then your business goals are last. Now, I'm sure you've all heard of The Secret, or listened to it, or watched it. Powerful video it is. And there's a lot of people out there that talk about setting goals, and you must have a purpose in your life. But what they don't do is teach you how to do it. And what we do as coaches is we teach you how to do it. We have step-by-step processes with audio programs, home study programs, but we also give you individual coaches as support to help you and guide you through this process. Because it's an absolute must that you have absolute clarity with what you want for your life. You cannot go on a holiday without an itinerary, or else you'll be wasting your time and money. You cannot go on a road trip without a map. You cannot go on a boat trip without a compass. You cannot be successful in your business and your life without absolute clarity with what you want. What's interesting is about 70% of the people have no goals. In the Western world, about 27% verbalise them. Oh, I wouldn't mind having that. Yeah, I'd like to go on a holiday. I wouldn't mind having a Porsche or whatever it may be. They're airy-fairy goals. 3% write their goals down, and what's really interesting is that 98% of the wealth comes from the 3% who write them down. I'll say that again, 98% of the wealth comes from the 3% who write their goals down. Now, that doesn't mean that the 3% are successful, because people write their goals down but don't action them. But a percentage of that 3% will be successful, and 98% of the wealth comes from that percent. So my suggestion is at this particular point in time is you need to start writing your goals down, or get a goals coach to help you out, and you can do that by clicking on the goals coach section or the vision section to find out how to do that. What happens when you set your goals and you get really excited about what you want for your life, not what you don't want for your life? It creates your self-mastery. Because here's the other challenge, where the destructive side of business and success and wealth comes from is self-mastery. So we're not even near money yet. Money's the 3rd key area to your business fundamentals or wealth fundamentals. Self-mastery is number 2. What's self-mastery? Well, there's a variety of areas. It's your past, your present, your future, your communication skills, and your knowledge skills. We look at your past. Your mentors from your past have been your parents, your teachers, your employers, And when we look at their failures in life, when we think about it, they've tried to be nice and good to us. But as a matter of fact, they can be very harmful and detrimental to your success, your financial success. Because they teach you what not to do. At school, you've learned from 5 years of age to 25, 20 years to actually get a job and be an employee. That's level 1 in the rung of success. Level 1. Most people never get out of that rung. And the challenge is our parents have taught us how to say no. We learn to say no 150,000 times by the time we're 17. And about 5,000 yeses we hear in that same period of time. So we become very negative people. That will not create success for you. But what's interesting, when you are absolutely adamant about what you want for your life, you have a purpose, you're excited, and you've written them down, and I have them in scrapbooks, 3x5 cards, vision boards, movie makers, my MP3, my iPods, everything. I have them everywhere, stuck around my room everywhere. You can see pictures behind me. I have them all over my room and my house. I'm absolutely committed with what I want for my success and my family's success. You must have that commitment too. You must believe in it. That's where the self-mastery comes. When you're excited about your life, when you're excited about getting up every day, you will get up early in the morning. You will eat healthy. You will read things that are positive and wealth building. You won't watch the TV. You won't listen to the radio. You won't read the newspaper because you don't want to. You don't have time. You'll do what I do. Get up at 5 in the morning. I meditate and emotionalize my goals. I then go and meditate. I exercise for 30 minutes. I then eat healthy before 10 o'clock. Fruit, maybe some light yogurt, green tea. I'll cleanse my body out because I'm committed. I'll focus on my goals at lunchtime. I'll focus on my goals at night. I'll meditate at night. I'll then work on my systems and processes for my business, but I'll make sure I have time in a default diary for all the things I need to do during the day. I'll work on my to-do list the night before. I have a gratitude folder that actually I write in all the things that that I have gratitude for the day. Totally committed on the positive. Why? Because I have a purpose. And here's what's really interesting. When you are totally committed on what you want, you get that self-mastery by getting up early. What happens if you get up 2 to 3 hours earlier? What happens if you work on your fitness and health? What happens if you have a positive mindset instead of a negative mindset? Do you think that you may make more money just by being more committed to you as a person without doing anything else? I have seen business owners, when I've worked on their vision and their self-mastery, make double, triple their income, their turnover, without us even having to work on their marketing at all. I've had people come to me and say, David, I need to work on my marketing and sales, and I focus on their goal setting and self-mastery, and they double and triple their turnover. And we don't even touch marketing. How powerful is that? Your self-mastery will create your money. Your self-mastery, let me say it again, will create your money. Forget marketing and sales. Focus on you, and you will make money. Now, having said that, we get to the third key area. When we get to the third key area, which is that red area, okay, it's your money making. It's your glow. You're glowing at this point. All of a sudden, you start making money and you're becoming successful. This is stage 1 of business. 80% fail here. 80% don't make enough money. They end up broke within 5 years. The 20% left, 16% of them actually make money. They start to glow. Unfortunately, in the destructive cycle, it's not because their vision and self-mastery is good. It's because they've just fallen into it for some reason and they're making money from sheer hard work. 90% of people end up on a pension after working hard for 40 years of their life, and they earn $275 a week after working hard for 40 years of their life. 40 years of your life, if you earn $50,000 a year, is $2 million. What have you done with it? It's not about working hard, it's gathering knowledge. So with money, it is your marketing, pre-sales, sales skills, you're creating raving fans and customer service to get them to come back in your technology. Once we understand this and we learn how to put these processes in place, what happens is what you need to do is slow down, go to the systems section, which is the green section. You've got to slow down. What most people do is they speed up when they start making money. I'm making money, I better hire someone. So now they've hired someone and they're making money and you're making money. Then they hire someone else and they're making money, you're making money, and they're making money, and then they take a sickie, and they take a sickie, and now you're working for them, and you're working for you, and you're working for them. And now you're working 3 times as hard, earning 3 times less money because you've got to pay them, but they're sick. And then I hear these stage 2 of business owners, industrial age mindset. You can't get good staff these days, David. No one wants anyone but me. It's a crazy mindset. It's a victim mentality. It's because you haven't put any systems in place. And then I get people say to me, I've got systems in place. And yet they're working in their business and have been for 20, 30 years, 10 years, 5 years. I'm here to tell you, you do not have systems in place if you are still working in your business. What systems do is leverage you away from your business. Your system leverages you. Now, these systems need to teach you what happens when you get a sale. What did you say to the person to get the sale? Is it written down? Do you have KPIs with it? Rewards, recognition. What happens if somebody follows it and does well? Do they get rewarded? What happens if they don't follow it and don't do it and don't reach the KPIs? What's the disciplinary action there? Too many business owners are nice. Nice people get nowhere. Nice people always say yes to everybody. I need the customers, I say yes. Now what it is because their lead generation is so small, they can't pick and choose. So they have to take what they can get. But if they had a lot of marketing going, they can pick and choose and get the A-grade clients. But you need systems in place. So when you go to key fundamental number 5, which is your team, they follow the systems. They don't follow what you tell them. What happens, we hire people when we get busy and then we tell them what to do. What we don't understand is only 20% of the population are auditory. 80% are visual and kinesthetic. They need to see processes. They need to see manuals to follow, systems with pictures and touchy-feely things. Don't tell them. It's like our children. What happens with your children when you tell them something? Do they remember that? No. They'll only remember what you do. We tell them what not to do, and then we go and drink and smoke and watch TV all day. You know, the average person watches on average 3 to 4 hours of TV a day. If you broke that down on an hourly working week, that's 26 weeks a year. So the average person watches a half a year of TV. A half a year's worth. What a waste. And our kids see that. Our kids see what we do. Our kids see the rubbish we put in our bodies. The food, the drink, and the way we live our life. What about your wealth? Do you teach your children how to build their wealth? How can you? You don't build it yourself. Put systems in place on how you make money and then get your team to follow those systems. And they'll be empowered when you have great systems. Great team members will be created by your systems. When you have great systems, people will be empowered. They are not empowered by you. They are empowered by your business, by your systems. And when you have great people who come into your business because you understand communication skills, you understand systems, you know behavioural profiles, you know how to recruit the right people in the right positions, and they are empowered and they have a vision with your company, they will create your vision for you. And when they create your vision for you, you have followed the fundamentals and you become wealthy. And when you get to that stage, you can go to stage 2, where you become an enlightened entrepreneur, where you can now start to help others. Why? Because you are now not working in your business, you're working on it by following this process. This stuff is very powerful. It's taken me 25 years to learn it, and I'm here to tell you we can teach you how to do this for as little as $1, $2 a day. Go to our coaching programs and get a coach. Get myself or one of my coaches to guide you over the next 1, 2, and 5 years in your business so you're not a statistic. Learn and become successful with us, and we'll help you to follow the 5 key fundamentals to success for as little as $1, $2 a day. And here's a great thing about it, is that we will guarantee you 100% money back on your investment. So whatever it is you invest with us, if you don't make 3 times the amount of money you invest with us, we will give you 100% money back, guarantee, no questions asked. I want to thank you very much for your time. Click on the coaching program up above this symbol and have a look at some of the programs we have available for you. I'd love to be your coach and help and guide you in your business. Thank you for your time.